Hello everybody, my name is Tyler Power, and welcome back to the Harry Potter Theorist, where we talk all things Harry Potter. Today, we're going to talk about the strongest spells in Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm doing this video mostly because I was recommended it, and the new update just recently came out for Hogwarts Legacy. The new summer DLC just came out 3 weeks ago, and I thought this would be a great time to do a video on this because we might be getting some new players to the game or some returning players that might not remember everything. And with that said, let's get into my list of the strongest spells in Hogwarts Legacy. Starting out, we're going to be talking about my honorable mentions, which the first one I'm going to say is probably going to be Glacius. Now, Glacius is a really good combo spell. When you combo it with other spells, the spells that you use do double the amount of damage, which is great whenever you're going against stronger opponents or just bigger opponents, because you can freeze them just for a little while and then hit them with an Incendio and do double the amount of damage. But like I just said, I'm not going to be putting this any higher on the list just because it's a combo spell and only really shines whenever you use it with another spell. The spells that I'm going to be putting higher on the list are going to be spells that do a lot of damage and you don't need to pair up with any other spells, for the most part. And my next honorable mention is going to be Expelliarmus. Now, Expelliarmus is probably the most popular and well-known spells ever in Harry Potter, and the only reason why I'm putting it in my honorable mentions is just because it is also another really good combo spell, where if you could even use it with Glacius also. But what Expelliarmus does is it's going to take the weapons away from your opponents, right? So if you have somebody using their wand, it's going to disarm them for like 10 seconds, I think. And then those troll archers that are far away from you, that's also something that is going to be good for. And then you could use whatever spell you want to after that, because they're going to be disarmed for 10 seconds. Now, coming in at my number 5 spot on my list of the most powerful spells in Hogwarts Legacy is going to be Depulso. Now, Depulso does a decent amount of damage, and it also knocks back your opponent, which is, you could say this is a combo spell too, but I don't know. I feel like Depulso is just a better spell than the other two that I just mentioned. Mostly because when you upgrade the spell Depulso, you actually get a knockback on the other opponents. So whenever you use Depulso and hit one opponent, the other opponents around you are going to get knocked back. So this gives you time to heal and for your spell's cooldown to go down too, so you can get back into the fight. At number 4, I'm going to be putting Incendio. Now, Incendio is a very powerful spell, and at this point, we're getting into the really powerful spells. Compared to its sister spell, Confringo, Incendio does plentiful more damage than that. And you can also use Incendio to burn away the cobwebs, and you also need the fire spells to open up some doors too, so that's useful. At the number 3 spot, I'm going to be putting one of the Unforgivable Curses, which many of y'all probably already thought that the Unforgivable Curses were going to be some of the best and most powerful spells in the game already. And that's why, at number 3, I'm going to be putting Crucio. Now, Crucio is a very powerful spell within itself, but the other Unforgivable Curses just are so much better. The best part about Crucio is probably that the opponent that you hit it with just stands still and takes damage over time. So that person will most likely be out of the fight forever, if not for a good while. The next spell, which is going to be my second strongest spell in my list, is going to be Imperio. Now, the cool thing about Imperio is it basically takes over the mind of whoever you hit with it and makes them go crazy. So, basically they go around killing and hitting their fellow comrades, you can say. The Death Eaters, the Trolls, and all that stuff. So this curse in particular is really good whenever you have multiple opponents that you have to defeat. Now, before I tell you guys what's in my number 1 spot. Please, if you like this video so far, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with some of your friends. I also have some other ranking videos that are strictly the movies. So if you guys do like ranking videos, make sure to check that out. I'll put that right here. And now let's get into my number one most powerful spell, which you probably already guessed is Avada Kedavra, right? We all probably know Avada Kedavra. In the movies, we've seen Voldemort use it countless times, using this very curse to kill Harry's parents, and he also used this curse to try to kill Harry, which in turn basically killed Voldemort. Okay, let's get back on track on Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, so I chose Avada Kedavra just because Avada Kedavra literally does the most damage in the game. Any opponent that you hit with Avada Kedavra literally kills them. It doesn't matter what health they have, Avada Kedavra is going to kill them. But the only reason why I was kind of hesitant to put it at number one is because it just only kills one person. So if you have multiple opponents, it's not going to be that great. I mean, if you could hit the strongest person with the most health, then that would be good. But sometimes you hit the wrong opponents, that would be very bad. But whenever you do upgrade this spell in your talent points, this spell becomes very good because it also does damage to those around the person that you hit it with. And that there, guys, is my list of the most powerful spells in Hogwarts Legacy. Now, like I said before, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with some of your friends and family. There's going to be some videos showing up right about now that you guys might like to watch. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next Harry Potter Theorist video.